like on YouTube, like him dancing.
Okay, so
Brenda just had a mini heart attack.
I know, I did. I totally just screamed silently.
Her head was about to explode.
It was. So, how do we tell the story?
A random hot guy just walks up to us and says, "Hey, you look familiar."
I know. And he was like, "Do I know you from somewhere?" And what did he say? I don't know. I can't even remember.
He said, he asked what time it was to make me an excuse to talk to you.
Of course.
That's what he said.
What, really?
Yeah.
He said it was an excuse to talk to me?
Well, he said, might as well just ask what time it is, and something like that.
What? Really? Oh my god, you need to feel my face. Oh my god. Aww. It was so cute. Like he came up, he was right there. Point where he was. He was right there.
See, right there.
Woo! And
well, he came from that corner over there.
yeah.
And then he walked, and then he stood right there.
And then he was like, what did he say? He was like, do you know what time it is? And I was like, yeah, 5:01. And we were talking about T-Mobile and we were all loud.
We're talking about how crappy service we get around here.
And then he was like, so what, do you know what time it is? And I was like, yeah, it's 5:01. And then he was like, you look very, very familiar. And I was like, yeah, really? And of course I knew who he was because I mean he's...
I mean, who doesn't know who he is? Seriously.
Seriously. Like when I walked into my last class and I saw that he was there, I just stopped. I was like... And then I walked into my seat and he was... Yeah. But and then he was like, you look very familiar. And I was like, oh, yeah. And he was like, what's your name? And I was like, Brenda. And he was like, what did he say?
Brenna.
He said that. He said that or Brenda. I was like, Brenda. And he was like, did you go to Channel View? And I was like, yes, I did. I did go to Channel View. And he was like, I knew you. I was always the quiet kid in the back. And then then I got all loud. Except
he was really cute.
Yeah. And then he was like, except in this class, he was just...
He just walked out.
He walked out of the class because the professor was talking about adding and subtracting. And then he walked in an hour later and he was like...
And he didn't ask questions, so it was all good.
It was all good. And he was like, so what have you been up to? And I was like, nothing. And he was like walking out and he did the cute little walking out thing. And then what did he say? And then he was like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm Joel. And then he shook my hand and then he shook Elizabeth's hand. And then he turned back around and he was like, smile for me. And I smiled and he was like, oh, I'm so cute. And then I was like, and then he walked away and then I turned my head like this. And I screamed silently. And that was my encounter with the very hot guy. In my head.
No, we're not fangirls of some random guy because we know this guy.
We know him.
We know him.
He's an incredible dancer, by the way. Y'all should totally go check out his YouTube. I don't know what it is.
You just type in Joel, right?
Joel?
Joel?
Yeah, Joel.
You can find him like anywhere on YouTube.
Yeah, just type in Joel. He's an amazing dancer. He's totally cool.
Yep.
But yeah, my face turned really, really red. Like totally red, like a tomato. So I had to cover it. I was like, oh.
That was so cute though.
Okay, well, Elizabeth's gonna say bye to the camera and then we're gonna turn it off. Say bye.